Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So let's talk about the number 4 people on the list that made the most money in entertainment and the entertainment business, and they melanated and melanoided people. We start off with none other than Puffy, Combs, Sheen Diddy, Sean Diddy, whatever you want to call him. Bad Boys King. He done made the most money. He done made $130 million. And they say most of that money grows from the Ciroc. Who don't drink Ciroc? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But everywhere I go, people ordering Ciroc. When there are barbecues, especially this summer, barbecues, pool parties, you know what was on the table? Ciroc. Peach, apple, Ciroc. That was the thing. Mixing it with cranberry juice, mixing it with apple juice. It was just like Ciroc was number 1. Pineapple juice as well. Everybody I know, when I went to different parties, different things, everybody was drinking Ciroc. Ciroc was on the table, the big bottle. You know, they paid like $70, $80 for that big bottle of Ciroc. People love that Ciroc, let me tell you. And, you know, all the conniving, all the stealing, all the robbing that Sean Puffy Combs have done, all the not paying his orders, leaving them out hanging to dry, done made him some money. And they're also saying another big portion that he grossed was from the family reunion tour. And Mace was right. Mace said if he wasn't on that family reunion tour, it wouldn't have made no money. So that's what Mace said to Angie Martinez on Power 105. I was like, yo, maybe, you know, Mace got a point. He said he didn't really get no money. And we know everybody that was on that family reunion tour didn't really get no money. We know that. We know that. We know who grossed the most money is right here because he's number 1. But I guess he has the rights to all the music and the masters, and that's what it is. So, and then also they're saying, you know, Sheen, John, Combs, Puffy's clothes grossed $70 million as well. So, you know, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, he done make the money. He done made some money. He done made some money this year in 2017. He's number 1 on the list, and I haven't even heard no new music from him. He ain't even worried about music. Like he said, I don't write rhymes, I write checks. I was like, yo. And next on the list is none other than the Queen, Beyonce. Beyonce grossed $105 million. And most of her money came from the Formation tour. You go, that Formation tour was on point. People tried to shut it down. People was upset about the message with the Black Panthers, Black Power. They was upset with that image. But you know what? You still did it and you made money off of it. So congratulations to you, Beyonce. I'm like, yo, if all these millionaires, these multimillionaires, entertainers, boxers, athletes, doctors, physicians, and just regular people put their money together, you know what? You never can tell what could happen to the melanoid community, where, you know, we don't be hearing these sad stories about how we getting laid down in the streets by the po-pos. So, and next on the list is Drake. He made $94 million. Ooh, $94 million. You go, Drake. And he was the most streamed artist in 2017 and in recent years. And also most of his money came from the Boy Meets World tour. So he was touring and making some money. He was making some money. And also Birdman was making some money too. Birdman is like cashing in. And Lil Wayne was like, hey, please drop me a piece of that pie. I'm like, yo, go Drake. Like, Drake done did it. And then, you know, Drake put on The Weeknd, and guess what? The Weeknd made $92 million. $92 million the Weeknd made. OMG. I'm like, damn. So them are the number 4 artists and the world, well, in United States, that made the most money as entertainers, and they all melanated people. So congratulations. Hopefully we can put that money together and start some good stuff. And anyways, well, we can't tell them how to spend their money. They do whatever they want to do with their money because it's their money that they made off of their talent, whether they stole it or not. And so I'm like, whoa. And so let's move on to Patti Labelle. Patti Labelle has been breaking the blogs. She's been breaking the internet because she has told the world that Luther Vandross was gay. But a lot of people already knew. But I guess people in the uproar, especially Wendy Williams, because she's saying that Patti Labelle should have said no comment. She shouldn't have said nothing. She should have walked away because it's wrong. But Wendy Williams says she has the right to do stuff like that because she is the gossip queen. She's the messy queen. Well, Miss Messy Queen Wendy Williams, so tell us how it is that you are the boss. You are the queen boss, queen of media. How is it that you pay your husband and you pay your mistress? How that life look like? How that life look like? That you bossing up, that you paying your mistress and your husband. And how's that life living? How's that life going? Does that got you fainting? Is that why you out here fainting and stuff like that? What's going on? Let us know that information, because that's what we really want to know. We really want to know how you put up with the mistress. Are you and the mistress friends? Do you guys get along? Do you have conversations? Do you talk? Do you guys talk about how you can treat Kevin, make Kevin feel better? Like, what's good? Let us know that secret. That's what we really want to know, is what's going on with that. So anyways, with, Patti LaBelle, people were like, it's wrong for her to out him. But, he's dead and gone. He's deceased. He's not here. And they're saying one of the reasons why Luther Vandross never told anybody about his, what he prefers sexually, is because at that time it was very different. And then also he had a lot of female fans, and they would probably be hurt and disappointed, and he didn't want to hurt them. And then on top of that, he didn't want to hurt his mom or shame his family in any way. I can understand people saying that as well, especially back then, but today is a different time. So I wonder if Luther Vandross was alive today, would he be comfortable and letting the world know what he chooses and what he desires, what physically turns him on, where his heart lies? Because it's a different climate, there's different laws, there's different things, there's more acceptance today in this world. So I wonder, would he be comfortable with it? But he might not be comfortable with it because he was brought up back in the day. So he might still live by them rules and them regulations that, you keep your mouth closed or whatever. So a lot of people saying Patti LaBelle's wrong for that. And, I know it's not hurting Luther because he's not here. And I don't think his mother's still living. And I don't know if any of his family members will be affected by the situation. But I know when I was younger, I was a child, my mom, my aunts, my father, my uncles, they said, Luther Vandross, he plays for the other team. Not that it was confirmed, but that's what they all thought, but there are some people that thought that he was straight as well. And whether he was straight or not, it didn't bother me. I just love his music. And, today I'm going to put on me some Luther Vandross and some Patti LaBelle, because, their Christmas music is on point. Luther Vandross is the falsetto king. Oh my goodness. And Patti LaBelle, she can sing too as well. So I will be listening to them and Nat King Cole Christmas music. Not that I celebrate Christmas, but I do love the music. I do love to hear my people sing them songs, sing it with heart, sing it like, whoa, like you believe Santa Claus is real. That's how they sound. So people just like, yo, this is bad for business. And she shouldn't have done that. But I don't know. It's all your perspective of how you take it. But he's not here to get hurt. But there's no one here to defend his legacy or to say he was or he wasn't or dispute the claims. It's just out there. So I don't know. It seems like, it is what it is. And then let's talk about Ray J. Ray J talking about he's joining the real. Come to find out, he ain't joining nothing. He ain't joining the real. It was just a hoax. He put it out there on Instagram hoping that somebody will bite and catch the fish and put him on the show. But what happened is, no, it didn't happen. Lonnie Love got and did a public announcement talking about, no, Ray J, I talked to producers. I talked to this one, that one. Ray J is not joining our cast, and there was never no mention of Ray J being in, but he tried. That's why he's in the media. That's why he knows how to promote and do something, but this didn't come out in his favor. So I guess he's going to move on to the next. And so we have Roland Martin. We find out that Roland Martin show has been canceled, and they were saying that he was blindsided. His staffers was blindsided about the show being canceled from TV One. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. A lot of people think Roland Martin is a coon. A lot of people think that he's down with the boule. A lot of people think, a lot of negative about him. My opinion on Roland Martin, I really don't have an opinion on Roland Martin. All I know is, when I have watched the show, his panels be cooning too much. Not two of them coon and one of them doesn't. So I don't know. Sometimes you judge by the company you keep, because I know I've been judged by the company that I keep. But I guess, having coons on his panel, not all the time, but two coons, and usually the third one is not, is for entertainment, is to get both perspectives. So maybe he's not a coon, maybe he's not down with the boule, but a lot of people saying, hey, good for you, see you later, writtens to you. But I don't know how I really do feel about the situation. What I can say is, like, being blindsided, having your show canceled, and being out of work ain't no fun, especially in 2017, where you don't know where you're gonna be, especially with our president today, man, them cutting this, cutting that. Oh, so I don't know. It seems like it's a bad situation, but if Roland Martin is actually a coon like people say he is, he will be on Fox News pretty soon. So that's it. Peace, one love to all my peeps and my peoples.